Hey everyone, welcome to another Painting with Jay. As always, my name is Jay. So grab a brush, grab some paints, grab some models, and paint along with me. I'm going to be working on a bunch of Primaris Marines, the whole starter set, basically worth of Primaris Marines over the next few weeks. Getting them all done. I've airbrushed most of them, other than the Intercessor Squad, Intercessor, whatever they're called, and the Captain. I might paint them by hand, I'm going to see. So, I'll be working on a bunch of guys over the next little while. Today I'm probably just going to be doing some shading, putting some shading to the recesses. And yeah, it's Thanksgiving. It's the week of Thanksgiving, so I'll be talking about what I'm thankful for, talking about the warp, and of course how it's ending. I haven't seen the announcements. Surprise. But yeah, so we'll talk about that today. Let's rid our world of unpainted models. Let's get started. So, hey everyone, I'll be working on these Primaris Marines today. So, yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to take some soft body black from Secret Weapon Miniatures and a detail brush. I'm just going to put it into the recesses. It's going to be a pretty boring painting job, but it's okay. You got to do it. And I really like using the soft body black as opposed to a yellow, just because it gives it a little bit more detail. And it's not as harsh as the non-oil. Soft body makes sense. And also, people don't know this, who use them. I believe most of the recipes for these washes were designed by Lester Bursley, one of my fellow WGCers. Awesome paint job guy. Yeah, so as I mentioned in my intro, if you haven't been following my vlogs, or if you're not a member of the Warp, you might not know that the Warp is over. Pretty much. Starting soon, it's going to be ending. Wasn't my choice. To be 100% transparent, it's been hard to make videos for the Warp lately, but I'm trying. I've been filming painting tutorials and such. The reason is YouTube has decided to end paid subscription YouTube channels. So my videos are going to be all delisted starting in a month or so. And yeah, so that really sucked, especially seeing as the Warp was what actually kept my videos going, the amount I made from the Warp. But today I'm going to talk about what I'm thankful for. As I said, I'm going to keep going. It sucks. It really does suck. Like, I was pretty annoyed, rightfully so. And I put so many hours into making so many videos for the Warp, and then YouTube is just like, you know what, we're not keeping the channel paid anymore. So then became the question, what do I do with all the content in the Warp? And now YouTube was going to delist all my videos anyway for that channel. So the choice is either relist them all one at a time, figuring out which ones I want to relist, or kind of kill the channel. And I think I might just, pull most of the content from the channel. And that way I can actually focus on just one channel now. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I haven't decided yet, but I still have a little time, seeing as it's not closed yet. Really sucked. So, going forth, I'm really going to rely on Patreon my videos. I'm going to put up a lot of content, especially if I decide to just take my content from the Warp and put it in the free content. It'll be all my painting tutorials, all the future episodes of Miniature Painting 101, my Airbrush 101 series. There's going to be a lot of content coming. So much that I have 100 painting tutorials or something like that in the Warp. So prepare for some videos. They're all tabletop quality pretty much. Some of them are a little higher, but most of them are just tabletop quality. And yeah, so that'll be interesting. And I have to, of course, say a huge thank you to all my Warp subscribers who've been supporting me since the beginning. It's because of them that I was able to keep going, and of course my Patreon subscribers now from the free content. So I'm very thankful to them, obviously. And Yeah, it was really annoying how much I put in a lot of energy into the warp, and it's not going to be there soon. Which is why if you watch the most recent Miniature Painting 101, it doesn't. It's the first time it doesn't hype the warp at the end. Yeah, but I'm going to try to stay positive, and I'm going to try to keep going, and keep going with the content. It's just going to be harder because the paid content was really carrying my videos. That's okay. You know, I'm getting back into making videos this week. There should be 3 or 4 up, I think, in the paid. Sorry, the paid and the free, of course, because there's no paid. And yeah. So of course I'm going to put up a battle report in the next couple days. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving meal for me, so I may not be able to put up much tomorrow. Today's Saturday, and it'll be okay. You know, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to stay positive. I'm gonna keep going, and you know what? In some ways, it is a little bit of a blessing just to be able to focus on one channel. But I really liked the product I created in the world. So. But of course, you know, it wasn't available in all countries, and it was paid, and so. I like that shadowing. I really like the soft body black because it really just accentuates everything. So that's going to be cool. And this is going to be pretty much the entire video today is just me shading because I have a lot of Space Marines to shade. I did, I'm building the whole Primaris side of the star set. So I have like 20 Marines alone that I'll be working on over the next few weeks. That's cool. Look at that. So it looks pretty good. Yeah, this video so it's taking about 7 minutes to do one of them. So yeah, this will take a little while. That's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah, as I said, I have to thank all my Warp subscribers immensely through the last little while. Their patience and their support this entire time has just been amazing. And I can't thank you guys enough for painting along with me and all that stuff. So there's gonna be a time in the near future where I'm gonna rethink my YouTube stuff. Obviously more types of content will be coming because it used to be all the painting was pretty much exclusive, other than Miniature Painting 101, was in the Warp. And I even started filming. I didn't like the first episode, so I scrapped it. I'm refilming it for Basing 101. Miniature Basing 101 it's called, probably. And that'll be out eventually as well. So, tons of content. Airbrush 101, Miniature Painting 101s, painting tutorials. It's all gonna be coming out because in the free content, so expect a lot of videos. I'll be merging the channels, and so that's an additional like 400 videos. Now, not all of them are going to be moved over. Most of the face-off episodes that are in the Warp will just be made free. You can watch them, you know. Some of the painting tutorials I may not move over. Battle reports, because they're old editions, right? What's the point? But yeah, that'll be good. So I'll prepare for that kind of content starting probably November, December. It's way too heavy. I've already varnished them, so it creates a good surface tension, so I can kind of just wipe it away with my thumb if I over shade. Yeah. So that's what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for so much. I'm thankful for awesome friends and fellow YouTubers that have supported me, and awesome friends like the No Pants Dance Club. Shout out to them. They know who they are. They know what I'm talking about. Like Cody Rue. I'm thankful for my amazing girlfriend who's in my life now, and she makes me so happy, and I'm thankful for all I have. I've been able to move houses this year, which was great. It didn't go perfectly smooth, but that's okay. Nothing ever does, It's okay. And the house is slowly really taking shape. I'm thankful for a lot of stuff. I am aware that I get to paint and talk to you all and do this as a part of a side job, and I'm very fortunate because of that. I don't think I'll ever be able to do this as a career again, but that's okay. It's okay. I will, as I said, I will be hyping my Patreon a little bit more in the near future. I'm going to be revamping my goals. Yeah. And I'm thinking about changing my Patreon to per video, but it'll be per battle report, because the painting stuff will already be coming from the the paid content, so I don't want money for that. And yeah, I want to bring my battle reports back up to snuff, so. Maybe I was switching it up. Yeah, I'm fixing that as well. But it's time for a change. You know what? There's two ways to go about it. There's to just swallow and be sad, which I'm not going to do, or to figure out a way to keep going. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep going. Pressing hard, keep making content. I've made like 1,000 videos for free and about 500 warp. I've done codex reviews the last couple weeks because I'm busy and I don't have, as I said, I'm not playing the armies. Well, I should have bought an AdMech and done AdMech. That I should have done, but I'll do that one maybe eventually. Astra Militarum, I'm not playing. And as I said, my codex reviews are just not garnering the views because GW has been releasing, and as well as some other YouTubers have been putting up the rules way ahead of advance. So, yeah. I'm gonna start maybe do a Tactica series as well. Probably starting with orcs. That'd be good. I love these Primaris Marines. I really like the look of them. They look really cool. Let's see if I can film a battle report sometime in the near future with Stu or Dave or Trevor. I have a couple that are going to be going up soon. They're both with, pretty sure one's with each of them. I have one with Dave and one with Stu. Both really good games, both with orcs. And yeah, it's been good. There we go. 2 down. Actually, I have 3 down technically. I did a captain earlier, or a lieutenant. So I only have like 22 more to go. Let's see. Just quickly organize them by squad type. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. He's a leader. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have a lot. Cool. Next one. Just keep going. Just keep painting, You dedicate an hour. I'm trying to do it. I've been trying to set aside about an hour a day, and I've been able to do it most days. A couple days I got home from work and I was just wrecked, just so tired. So I didn't end up doing anything. That's okay. I do it when I can, you know. Pay when I can. So here's another here's a sergeant. These Primaris Marines are cool. I don't really think they're. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? That's my first question to you guys. First of all, what are you thankful for? It's Thanksgiving in Canada. Let me know in the comment section down below what you are thankful for. Because I'm going to remain thankful. I want to remain positive and remain thankful. I'm thankful to YouTube for giving me this chance, to make the warp for the last 3 years. It sucks that they took it away so quickly, but that's okay. I am thankful for that chance. And my second question is, what do you think of the new Primaris Marines? Have any of you used Primaris Marines yet? They have potential. The only thing is with D weapons, with the whole multiple wound thing, I don't think these guys are going to survive very long. I just think they're going to die quickly, because most guns these days, most armies have access to guns that'll just blow through these guys. And it only seems like these guys are the only real good things that grav weapons are good against now. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe not. We'll see. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? I'm going to try them out. They seem interesting. They have some cool war gear and stuff. I just don't know how long they'll survive against most armies. And of course, right now the big bads are, the Primarchs. Gilliman's a beast. Everyone can say whoever faces Gilliman is he's nuts. He can probably walk around the entire board and kill everything. And apparently Mortarion is the same way. They both are pretty nasty. Now they're both expensive, but not that expensive, to the point where they can, annihilate armies. The amount of benefits that they take, they're pretty much auto-includes for their respective armies. They can destroy a lot of stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, expect some content coming. It's going to be coming. It's going to be coming a lot, because my Airbrush 101 series will be coming back to the free content now. Well, actually, it was never free, but it'll be coming to the free content. Painting tutorials. It's kind of exciting that painting tutorials will be free again, because that's actually where I started the foundation of my channel on, was painting tutorials. I transitioned into battle reports and some other things because the painting tutorials were part of the paid content. So that'll be kind of cool to see it come back. I already had a couple of viewers express that it'll be really nice to see painting tutorials come back to the free content. And the reason why I'm going to just take it off my old channel and put it onto the free channel is just because the subscribers aren't no one is, you know what I mean, like the relative number of subscribers is few on the paid content, and I want people to actually see the videos. If I just made the videos free, I have to watch, and wait until all of these viewers would stumble onto my content, versus if I just put it on my free content, people, all my subscribers will instantly be told. And I think this guy's helmet's going to be a different color, so I've probably been wasting my time a little bit, but that's okay. As I said, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for awesome friends, my girlfriend. My life is good. I'm just working like a frickin' crazy person, so much. And yeah, That's been my life, working, you know. I've been working to live. And maybe one day soon I can stop working just so much. I'm getting transferred locations, but it's not a bad thing. I'm being transferred to actually the closest location to my house, so less of a commute. You know, the hours are worse, and it'll take a toll on my life as well. But at least less of a commute. That's a good sign. Commutes aren't as fun. Craziest commute I ever had to do was when I worked for Mini Wargaming. Was because I lived an hour and 45 minutes away. I did it by motorcycle most days. There we go. All done. This guy looking good. So. Next one, I'm going to slowly tackle all these guys and then start with the reds next and get that color done. And go from there. I'm thankful for my relationships with a lot of the awesome people in this niche and the group of wargamers in Peterborough. I'm thankful that there's a store now called Dueling Grounds in Peterborough that sells GW products. For a while there, it was really annoying buying GW products because there was no place in Peterborough that sold them. The local store got bought out by a new guy who didn't like GW, didn't agree with them, so he stopped carrying their products. So I'm glad that they're here. It's really awesome. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I've been filming. This week has been a little hard to film the vlogs, but I'll get back into it. And I've been really fortunate to get the vlog back up and show you guys what I'm doing for my living, and to get the content back. It's going to be, as I said, there's going to be 25 episodes of Airbrush 101 and painting tutorials and miniature painting 101s. Then we have the free content. I hope that they were well received. Maybe not, but that's okay. Aren't. But I hope they will be. And that'll start probably November or December. When the migration from the content will start. I'm going to revamp my Patreon, as I said in the meantime. Yeah, you know, I'm thankful that I have a job. Peterborough has a very high unemployment rate, one of the highest in Canada, if not the highest in Canada, depending on the month. It's like 7%, 8%, sometimes as high as 9% of all people in Peterborough. We also have the highest per capita retirement rate, but that's not included in there. Peterborough is kind of a retirement area for a lot of people. These Primaris Marines, I just love the look of them. I just want to try them out in battle reports just to see how they go look on the table. They'd be awesome. You know? Perfect. Look at that. Yeah, come along. Tomorrow you eat Thanksgiving turkey. I love cooking turkey. Thanksgiving dinner, the leftovers. Leftovers are awesome. And we'll see how many people actually come. It was supposed to be my girlfriend's entire family, like her sister, her sister's husband, their kids, her parents, except now it looks like her sister might have gone to labor or will be going to labor. We'll see. I don't know. We'll follow that one. You know, follow those news as it progresses. There we go. Another one done. So we don't know about her. and I know her father's sick, so it might just be like 5 of us now. So huge turkey, huge amount of leftovers will be left over. That's okay. Or I get to eat for the next couple weeks. I know what I'm eating for lunch every day. Next one. There we go. I mean, intentionally go a little exaggerated, but that's okay. I've also realized lately, I didn't know about this, but a lot of the messages people have been sending me have been defined as spam on YouTube. So I'm going to start responding to the spammed messages. I didn't know. So that's kind of cool. I apologize if you've messaged me and I didn't respond. Maybe it was spammed. Spam, 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 more spam, spam. I think Valhalla's going on this weekend, the Wargaming Retreat, which is cool. I don't really see myself going to it ever. Maybe, I don't know, maybe next year. I don't think so though. I just can't afford it. It's too expensive. And I know it'd be a lot of fun, but I have better ways of spending my money. It costs like $2,000 Canadian, and I don't have that kind of money to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go spend that. You know, I don't work in this retreat. I'm definitely going to Adepticon next year, and I will hopefully go back to Gen Con again next year. Yep, that'll be good. I love the fact that these things are varnished and it's such a good surface area, or sorry, surface tension. And these Primaris Marines look really cool, as I said. But yeah, life's been busy. Just working a lot, figuring out what I'm going to do now that the warp is gone. I'm going to fall fairs. If you've seen my vlogs, you guys have seen what I'm doing. But going to a bunch of fall fairs this year, not all of them, but I will hopefully go to Norwood Fair on Monday, it looks like. The only thing is with the Norwood Fair is that it closes at like 5:30 each day. It's really weird. I think it's because Norwood has like sound laws or whatever. So I'm just removing a little excess wash. And this hour that I'm spending painting, talking to you guys, is always a great hour. I love it. Eventually I think I might try to do live. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe via like iPad or something. Then I don't know how I'm going to follow the comments. That was way too much. Yeah, I don't know. Live show would be kind of cool. Where I can just paint with you guys live. That'd be kind of cool. Live painting Jays. Cooking the turkey tomorrow. That's my thing. It'll be good. As I said, I love turkey. I aggressively season, but I don't care. I like turkey with taste. Yeah. All right. Another one done. Look at that. It's gonna be good. I'm only going a little over the lines. That's okay because the reds are gonna be cleaning up a lot of what I'm doing. So I'm painting for 30 minutes already, And so far I've gotten 4 or 5 guys done. Alright. So I'm actually done 6 so far. Only, yeah, so a couple more hours of just shading probably, and then the reds and silvers and then blacks. And there aren't going to be that many colors in these guys, luckily. But they're going to take a little while. That's okay. It's going to be my project for the next, few weeks. Get them done. Then maybe do a couple battle reports with them. That'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know how they do. I don't know how feasible Primaris Marines are. Let me know. What do you guys think about Primaris Marines in the comment section? Now, I think they're probably better points-wise than, bang for your buck than a normal Marine. Only problem is, I do think that in the new edition, as I said with D weapons, it actually is better to take mass amounts of troops. Because then you don't care if a las cannon comes and fires and does D6 damage. Right? It'll kill 1 Space Marine versus this, it'll kill 1 Primaris Marine. And Primaris Marines are obviously more expensive. And you don't get any more fire. Oh, you get a little more firepower depending on the weapon that you're taking and stuff, but the weapons are pretty similar. These ones are obviously slightly better. And they do have extra attacks in close combat, which is nice. That didn't sound good, so I'm going to go check on that. So the laundry machine is going wacko. We've already had to replace our fridge lately. And a couple other appliances. Things are just starting to go. Happens. At least we're getting more efficient appliances and stuff. They'll cost us less in the long run. Yeah, look at these Primaris Marines. It's going to be cool to get them all done. It'll take me, if I try to do an hour a day, let's see if I can set aside 1 hour each day, make these my painting challenges. Now, obviously, it is Orktober. I know people said that too. I kind of used the phrase last year. Well, I did use the phrase last year. A lot of people said I coined the phrase, but I, of course, didn't coin the phrase. But I'm working on Primaris Marines, but that's because I want to work on them. I have a bunch of orcs that need to be painted too, but I think these would be really cool to get into battle reports. And orcs are cool too. They're the army I'm going to be working on probably the most, besides my Primaris Marines in the near future. Maybe other than maybe building a small AdMech army, because I already have a bunch of them. I have 2 of the starter sets, a few of the Dune Walkers, and I have Belisarius Call. So combined, that's not a full army, but it's still a good starting point. Yeah. Definitely a good starting point. And I have some money at GW website. Maybe I'll use that for more AdMech, or probably I'm gonna use my gift card on, I don't know, either AdMech or I don't know yet. Maybe orcs would be cool. Some more Primaris Marines. I think that look at that. These guys are coming along. Cool. Cool. What else? These guys are coming along. Yeah, as I said, life is good. I'm just working hard. Fall's here. Definitely fall is here. Like all of a sudden, it hit like a brick. We had like a second wave of summer, or pretty much the first wave of summer really happened in September this year, and all of a sudden it became winter, autumn. That's okay. This year I picked a lot of pears, and I've eaten a lot of pears Our apple tree on our property didn't come out too well this year. That's okay. Maybe next year we'll spray it and cut the branches down so it doesn't grow as many apples. Let's see, I'll probably paint right now for maybe another 10-15 minutes and then call it a painting with Jay. Yeah. What is that? These guys look cool. Yeah, I'd like to try them out. These plasma guys look cool. I think they'd be really nice. These plasma Marines are going to be a good combination with like a captain or a Lysander or someone that lets you reroll ones, because then you don't have to worry about it killing them. Right? Reroll ones. The odds of losing a Space Marine are slim. The problem is when you supercharge them, they're just slain. I'm pretty sure they just die. But yeah, I think it'll be a good combination. That'll be powerful. I don't know how I'm gonna. If I ever fought Mortarion, I don't know how I'd beat him, because he could just probably run around the battlefield depending on which army. Orcs, he'd be walking all over. You gotta get lucky. A couple like las cannon shots that get through his armor, or through his invulnerable save. I mean, and do like if you roll double 12s. Double 6s, I mean, for 12, that'd be some pretty serious damage. Yeah. Yeah. He has tons of wounds, and of course, like, because Gilliman has so many wounds, and when you kill him, 50-50 chance that they'll always use a command point to reroll. So it's really a 3/4 chance, right? Because they can roll basically 2 dice if they want to, that he comes back with d6 wounds. And obviously you hope that your opponent fails the first roll, because they use the command point to use the second roll. That's good, because then he comes back with d6 wounds, and you don't, like, imagine they pass the first roll, then they use the command point to re-roll the number of wounds, which gives them a very good probability of coming back with like 5-6 wounds. You might get lucky, and maybe he'll pass the first save and then roll 1. You're like, okay, I can kill you. You know? Good. Another one done. Gilliman's really powerful. I've only been playing with orcs in a few marine lists, so I haven't played much of an expedition. It does seem like orcs aren't very powerful still. There's some good builds, I think, and you have the ability to go against the meta. So I've played a couple games where your opponent brings large amounts of high strength D weapons, that will do multiple wounds, and you bring orc boys, and you go, well, that's good. You're gonna really, really kill an orc boy. But you can fire, 4 lascans at a squad of orc boys, and if you have a big mech custom force field, yeah, you're gonna kill like, squad of lascans will probably kill 3 orc boys, and they'll really kill them. But still, it doesn't matter. I do really like the WA has been changed, so now it's just if they're near a war boss, they can do it any turn, which is nice. That was a mistake right there. Okay, let's fix that. Not the rule, just the paint job that I just did. Autumn's nice. It's a nice time of year for Peterborough. You go outside and there's a lot of, beautiful scenery. The year is just flying by. It really is. It feels like, yesterday was the beginning of the year and now it's the end of the year. I can't believe that. I will have some New Year's resolutions, as always. Probably produce more content, get back into the thick of things, get my channel back off the ground. Playing a bunch of battle reports. That's too much. Well, you can always go back and clean them up, but it's better to just not do that much. There we go. Watch as Jay paints several lines of shading. Ooh. Film at 11. Alright. This is good. I've gotten through a bunch of them. About halfway done after this. So by next painting with Jay, if I spend another hour, I should have all the shading done and be on the reds. I'm gonna just go by the numbers, reds first after this, or after the, yellows are done, and then the shade, reds, metallics, clean up everything with like a gray liner, to the gaps in the armor and the guns color, and then after that it'll be pretty quick. I'll do some like OSL for maybe some OSL for the plasma guns, like for the plasma gun squad that I'm painting, right, the guy in my hand right now. And then work on the captains and the sergeant and lieutenants. They're gonna have a bit more to do. Cool. You know what? I've been painting for about 45 minutes. Might as well. I'm going to call it after this because I'm going to get a little bit of a headache, but that's okay. So let's end now. So that concludes another Painting with Jay. As I said, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Really hope you have a great weekend. And I can't say thank you enough for all the support you've given me over the last little while, and expect some good new things coming because the warp is unfortunately closing. But I hope you got some work done, and stay tuned for more Painting with Jays. I'm going to get back into this. I'm going to keep working on these guys maybe an hour a day, and by next week I'll have all the shading done, and maybe even the reds done at that point. We'll see. So stay tuned for more videos. As always, this is a free content video, so huge thank you to all my Patreon subscribers. You can see all their names go by my head as we speak. And stay tuned for more videos. Like this is Jay saying, happy painting, everyone, with me.